Sometimes I go out of the pattern with a high throw. It's up to you. At this point I'd rest a little bit, get a little tired, start to get fatigued. The throws start to become nasty, and you're just practicing a mistake. So here we go. Rested, I'll try the pirouette in the split pattern. I'm going to move to the right a little bit here because I have some funky lighting. Again, a trick I don't use on stage, so I don't really care about it. Now I'll go into the multiplex splits, which I do on stage. So these, although being very easy, I'll practice. Sometimes that multiplex, humid weather with the MMX ball, that can cause some issues. So I'll make sure I got that thing down. And I'm doing this on night, or on stage every night, twice a night. And I want perfection, and I want to deliver that perfection. All right, a couple of the other multiplex over the top dealies. Again, solidify the cascade, out. Put on rest. Gonna get ready for behind the back. Now sometimes the beginning ones be a little funky because I haven't gone behind the back yet. I might just mimic the motion a little bit before I get into it. All right, rested. I'll start with a few short runs. Just to get the positioning. Then I'll go for a long one. Try to get to 50. That was a little bit sketchy, so I'm just going to end with a nice clean short run. Always try to end with a good run. Behind the backs take a lot of energy. I'll rest at that point. Generally, I try to keep moving. I would walk in a circle in that direction every time. Don't know why. Maybe it's the Earth's rotational direction. Who knows? Anyway, I'll go on to half turns. At this point, I'll just do a couple of regular half turns. And I recommend 10 for you guys. And then I proceed to half turns without a break. And I'll rest at this point. Should go back into the cascade a little bit after that, but whatever. The half turns without a break. It's great practice for control again. It's almost similar to what we did earlier with the 5-ball chases. And if you guys can't do all these maneuvers, do what you can, your own version of tricks, in this kind of a setup. Trying to do 10 sets, you know, a few short runs, then long ones, helps out. Then I'll move on to the full turns here. All right. A couple of regular full turns, just a few passes between. Then I'll do some with just like starting from the rights. End with one of these. That's my full turn practice. Now, at this point, a little bit dizzy, so take a little breather. Get focused. Center your body again. Find that neutral position, like so. Lastly, we'll have, well, not lastly, I'll go into some of those high throw deals. Some of these. Do that one. And into a half shower, whatever. Sometimes I play around, sometimes I'm very serious and just go right back into the cascade. If things feel easy, I'll toy with it. If it's a difficult day, I'm not going to waste a lot of time and energy on things that I don't need. Now, I'll end it with a shower. And I'll just go into that shower a couple of times, normally, back back out. Reiterate about 10 to 15 times for you guys. Back out. Another one. Okay, shower's pretty easy for me. I'll practice this maneuver. As you can see, practice is what I need. Practice it a few times because that is something that I can see doing on stage. At some point in the future, if it flows in my routine, everything has to flow for me. If it just seems choppy or just randomized, it's not in the cards. I'll do that about 5 times. Again, with the MMX balls and humidity, they tend to get sticky on your hands, so sometimes multiplex can be an issue. Okay, and this one I'll end it with a couple of high throws, high lows, whatever you call them these days. Hi-ho, it's up the work we go. Just kidding. Oops. Mistakes happen. Alright, since I missed, you want to end with a miss. So I'll repeat that maneuver. One more time. Back into my shower video. And finish. Now, that's the basis of my 5-ball practice routine. That's pretty much what I do on a daily basis. It changes here and there. Sometimes I'll try different tricks. Sometimes I'll practice the, pirouette into overhead. Maybe once or twice. That's during the overhead practice portion. I practice different variations of like the shower, the one where you throw it up and pass it behind the back. I'll do that, sometimes a full turn with the shower. It just depends on how I feel on a day and what I feel is necessary to accomplish a good show at night. Now, that's it for my 5-ball practice session. I hope that gives you guys a little understanding on reps, length of time you should hold a pattern, the amount of time of rest you need to have between a pattern. All I can say is that it's necessary to practice every day, as much as you can. If you can't practice every day, then every other day. Try to be consistent. When you finish with your 5 balls, you should be finished with your 5 balls. You're going to move on to 6, go up the ladder, continue on with your practice, but there's no need to go back to 5 balls at the end. You've done that, you've completed that portion of your practice, it's good enough for that day. Do it tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys like this training session. Keep checking YouTube, check me out. I'll have some more training sessions on there for you guys in the future, and of course, some cool tricks. Like always, take care.
Subscribe.